Gonna be a real quick video on taking profit. So of course, we had our stop loss, and initially it was down here around 2%. Then we moved up our stop loss to about plus 0.2%. And then now we have our stop loss. We just moved it up right around plus 1%. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is just to talk about taking profits. So here, of course, we're doing leverage on this one, and it's coming up, went sideways, and then it's just going up and up. There's no retrace. So the point of this is that we need to see a retrace. From here to here, this is barely a retrace. I would like to have seen it come down a little bit lower, but it didn't, so that's fine. And then it's coming up and up and up. There's no retrace. So right now, right around this level, I posted in the VIP group updating the chart. So it's the setup group. I posted, I'm taking some profit right now due to the fact that we've had this really nice run up, and then now this really nice candle. So I posted, I'm taking profit. I recommend you do it as well and move up your stop loss. So all these are where our stop losses used to be, and each one of these is an update. But I was thinking it was going to roll over, but it didn't. It continued up, and it did hit our first target, which is good. Now, the one thing that it's extremely important, if you happen to be watching this, on, say this is a different coin, you happen to be watching this, and you see that it's coming up close to your target, and then it starts coming down. The next candle starts coming down a little bit. There's nothing wrong with taking profit right here. You don't have to wait for that extra 1% or the extra 4% or even 8% or whatever it is. Just say it's a different one, and this is maybe like 8% difference. For me personally, if I see it coming up, and then the next candle I see it start coming down, depending on how fast it moved up, if it's doing something like this, where it goes up, down, up, down, up, and our target's way up here, up, down, up, down, up, and then it starts rolling over, I don't take profit, because more than likely it's going to continue this. But if I start seeing it go like this again, and then now make a lower high, that's the important part, a lower high, and then it breaks this level, I'm taking profit. My target that was here, I cancel that one, and I sell here. Or I can just leave that one there and then but sell here. This is the most important thing, because what might happen is the price might start going and doing this. And you are just waiting for that extra 4% or 8% or whatever it is. And you're having to wait a lot longer. And then now it's working its way up again and comes down. And then whether it's a few hours later or maybe even the next day, then your target hits, all for 4% or 8% or whatever it is. So that's one thing that I strongly recommend. Watch your coins, watch your setups. Now, let's say the price action, our target is right here. Let's say the price action's doing this, and then it shoots up like this, and then it starts coming down. I take profit. I don't care. I take profit because of this nice run up. Because of this nice run up, I want it, because I know we're going to come back at least 38% to maybe 50%. And so then it comes up here, let's say it goes up a little bit, does a lower high, then it comes down, hits our 50% level, and then now starts coming up. And then, yeah, sure, of course, it hits our target, but it could have easily gone the other way. And then now it resets. And then now we got to wait again. So whenever you see a very sharp run up, I strongly recommend taking that profit. Who cares about this 4%? So that's one thing that I do want to touch on this video. Do not get greedy. Take your profits. Take your profits as soon as you can. Now, there's a downside of taking profits, of course. Let's say we had $100 in the trade, and we take our profit. Let's say we took it right here. And so we're taking off 50% of our investment. Say this is how much we sold. So that when we do hit our target, whether it's in the next hour, next day, whatever it is, when we do hit our target, well, now this percentage that we're taking is going to be a lot less, 50% less, because we sold 50% right here. So when it comes up here, you're selling 50% again, but the amount of money you're making is much less. However, the benefit of, you know, if we had a huge run up, just a spike, and you're like, oh, it's probably going to come down. Let me sell here. So if it comes down, then I can add plus, not only add to your entry, but also now that you made more money, you can add that extra money in here too. So as it's coming up, you know, these are just different ways. There's so many different ways, so many different variables. And so what I strongly recommend everybody do is, you know, make sure to watch me every single day. Watch me every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, have the notification bell on, because we do go, I want to say at least 3 to 5 times a week. We're going to be doing bonus streams, like 12 a.m. bonus streams. That way people on the West Coast can watch. And then also the other side of the world. So we're going to be doing bonus streams. We do some, you know, 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. But it just varies. But I do want to thank you guys very much. Make sure to ask questions. That's the biggest thing. I want the questions. There's so many great questions that we have every single show that it's amazing. And the goal is to make everybody as much money as possible this bull run. Now, if you want to learn faster, of course, join the group. You're going to learn much faster because, again, you have access to me almost 24/7. We have updated charts with the exact price to enter, when to move up your stop losses. That way we put them in profit as soon as possible and then continue to update you. We have market updates, detailed training videos. All this stuff you can get as far as pretty much learning how to trade from my videos here on YouTube. But if you join the group, you learn that much faster. So I strongly recommend you doing this, guys. It's going to make you a lot of money. This is not financial advice or empty hopes and dreams or empty promises or nothing like that. Do we lose trades? Of course. Do we win? Of course. Do we win more than we lose? Well, I hope so. You know, and we have an amazing group with very strong admins. We have very strong members, and everybody helps each other. This is the best part about the group. There's no dictatorship. You know, if you have a different view on the market than, say, myself or one of my very talented admins, it's okay. We encourage it, because if everybody agreed with one person, the leader or whoever, then it's going to create an echo chamber, and that's the worst thing you want, because now you have a bias of what might happen in the market versus different opinions. So I strongly recommend everybody join the group. If you can't afford the group, that should not stop you from making insane amount of money this season. Watch us every single day, and let's make this money. I do thank you guys very much. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. Trading is only as difficult as you make it, and here, it's trading simplified. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as I mentioned earlier, let's make this money. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon.